In an initiative dubbed Community-Led Climate Adaptation Initiatives in Ecosystem Management and Farming for Sustainable Livelihoods, Institute for Culture and Ecology, a Kenyan-based non-governmental organization, sought to address the underlying issues through the local communities in Tharaka and Meru communities with an ecosystem and cultural approach. The project also addresses MDG 1, which is also to eradicate extreme poverty and hunger. Key among the interventions was provision of information and knowledge, as well as increasing community support on environmental conservation so as to strengthen the resilience of such ecosystem.
Kwa hivyo tunasema lazima Kathita River ichungwe, kumaanisha tuchunge mto pale ndani maji yapo, tuchunge mazingira ambayo iko karibu na maji, tuchunge mashamba ambayo iko karibu na maji.
ICE believes that healthy communities thrive in a healthy ecosystem. Through the support of BioVision, ICE rolled out activities that were aimed at engaging the communities along River Kathita as well as its environs on their role in protecting that ecosystem for an improved livelihood.
I am very honored that I could represent BioVision here today. We are very proud to partner with ICE, the Institute for Culture and Ecology, to work on this very valuable approach that they are doing here at Kathita River and elsewhere. And I'm also very happy to say that we will continue to collaborate with you and in the future. And as a result, I hope there will be many wonderful sharing experiences here, things we can learn all together that we can carry into the future for generations to come.
The program aimed at popularizing and mobilizing people into the project, leading to a clear understanding of it. Hence, enable the community members to get a broader perspective of River Kathita from source to confluence with River Tana. Among the key activities organized was an expedition which aimed to bring together hundreds of farmers from Upper and Lower Kathita to share experiences and campaign for conservation and protection of the river, as well as sensitizing, lobbying and creating awareness to the communities and other users for its sustainability. It called for more efforts in promoting culture-based strategies in livelihoods improvement and environmental conservation, good soil management, so as to protect it from being washed to the river, leading to pollution.
Ya hais pamoja na watu wa agriculture wakakuja wakanipimia hii mitaro, nikazimba, alafu nikapanda dhara huko juu ili iweze kuzuia maji isiteremke na mzanga. Naona kuna tofauti ya kwanza na sasa.
Community members were sensitized on alternative farming, such as agroforestry at the farm level.
We saw many things and how they are benefiting from this kitchen garden, from the intercropping. So we went back down there and we started doing these activities. In fact, up to now, we have benefited because the plants like sweet potatoes, like the arrowroot, which we planted when we came here, they are now growing and we are uprooting them. We are using them as breakfast. We are using them as a lunch and supper in our families, and we benefited much from the visit. In fact, the farmers in the visit, it is a motivation. When we do a farmer visit or farmer to farmer na masomo ya kutembelea farmers wao wengine, unakuwa motivated. Unaona huyu kama anaweza, mbona mimi nisiweze? Kwa hivyo the farmers were motivated by the farmers from Meru Jitegemee, and they are doing great in planting the arrowroot. In fact, in this season, because when we came here, we had them having 3 nurseries. We went down there and established 3 nurseries, and up to now we have over 10,000 seedlings in our nurseries, where we have planted them along the River Kathita.
During the process, a number of sacred natural sites were visited, Ntugi Hills, Ururuni and Ikwer for greater support. The participants included men, women and youth from the communities and other stakeholders such as conservation groups like Water Resource Users Association, Community Forest Association and Farmers Group. To communicate their messages, they used songs and dances. Another program, ICE promotes good cultural practices that advocate for use of indigenous foods and seeds through the use of inter-community cultural platforms, which involves exchanges, traditional dances, drama, poetry, narratives and exhibitions aimed at sharing experiences amongst various cultures. In support of this, a cultural festival held in Gashua, Meru, so the community members understand better.
Ninabisha wana haisi nijibiwe mazingira za mazile kupendeza sina shaka maiti maji tele tele chakula si ya bagarani mazingira kuboreka miti hatukozi kuipanda.
This created a platform for knowledge and experience sharing among the community farmers group, who had an opportunity to showcase a variety of their cultural foods and seeds while disseminating messages on their nutritional value not only to the people but to the ecosystem as well. This brought together a representative from government institutions, men, women and the youth to discuss, among other issues, their contribution to a healthy environment and ecosystem. Learning exchange visits which brought together different communities to share and discuss varied issues that hinder full participation of environmental protection and conservation were also organized. Community farmer groups were trained on soil management by practicing control farming, making terraces on their farms and agroforestry. This was to sensitize them and increase their participation in protecting and conserving the ecosystem both at community and individual farms.
Niko kwa shamba yangu Ndekero ambapo tunalima mambo ya indigenous foods, tumefanya mambo ya organic farming, tumefunzwa mambo ya agroforestry, na sasa wakati huu ninapalilia the sweet potatoes, napalilia arrowroot ambayo tumefunzwa na HAIS mambo ya ukulima bila mdawa. Kwanza kabisa tulianziwa na kufunzwa mambo ya indigenous seeds, vile tunaweza kuitunza na vile wakati tulifunzwa na vile tumeona faida zake kutoka kwa hizo indigenous foods. Tulifunzwa kupanda hii ndoma na ofisa wa HAIS alitufunza mambo ya kutafuta mbegu, mambo ya kusimba shimo na kuweka ndoma wakati tunatumia mbolea. Hii mbolea iko na faida nyingi sana, na kwa sababu haifanyi mchanga iwe na acid, na hata wakati kunakuwa na soil erosion, kama hujasuia ile mnyonyoko wa udongo kwa shamba lako, hata ikienda kwa mto ambayo tunatunza hii River Kathita, haina effect kwa ile aquatic animals like fish and other aquatic animals. Na tena hata ikiendea kwa naiba yako haina effect, kwa sababu ile manyua yote ulikuwa umetumia, kama wewe hujazuia mnyonyoko wa udongo, itaenda ilipostiwa kwa farmer huyo mwingine na itakuwa ni benefit kwake.
Wakati nilianza kupanda hii nduma na sweet potatoes, nimeona nimesebu hata pesa na hata watu yangu wanafurahia sana. Na wakati nilianza kupanda, niliona nikitumia mboleo hii naweka kwa piti na nikasanganya na vitu vingine, hiyo nduma inakuwa mzuri sana, inakuwa soft na zinaendelea kukua haraka haraka.
ICE collaborates with various like-minded stakeholders such as members of the county government, the Waruas, the CBOs, government-aligned institutions, Kenya Forest Service, Ramar, Ministry of Agriculture, farmers and community groups. During these events, the stakeholders echoed their support for the community projects.
I came with a motion to conserve our indigenous trees. Kumenyera mitera kiwethire kinya jenge to kwanda tutimenyera na mitera kiwethire kulingana na unge nyaneti ombere ibaitani ni water friendly nende taruji mono na tuduka ya ruji
kuchunga mto wa Kathita na kile mito mingine ambayo tuko nayo, jinsi ambavyo tutaweza kuirekebisha irudi jinsi ilivyokuwa mbeleni, maji yaanze kutiririka mengi kwa hiyo mto na ufikie wale marafiki wetu wako saidi ya chini.
Therefore, environmental conservation underpins ecosystem functioning and the provision of ecosystem services essential for human well-being. It is vital to advocate and lobby on the importance and impact of sustainable environmental management.
Institute for Culture and Ecology is very grateful for the support that we have received from BioVision. So far we have been able to work with over 300 households where they have been able to improve their livelihoods through indigenous foods, indigenous seed recuperation, through soil and water management and starting other climate adaptation initiatives. This work has received a lot of support both from the government institutions at the local level and other stakeholders, other NGOs. They have been able to support this work in an overwhelming way. However, this work still needs to be upscaled, not only in Meru and Tharaka regions, but also in other project areas where we are working, so as to be able to improve the livelihoods of our smallholder farmers.